Right there, hard-fought win for us, beating Aston Villa 2-1. Your thoughts on the game?
Yes, bro. Come on, man. You know, every time it's like, I don't know. It's sometimes we make it hard for ourselves, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, we was all over them. You can't take anything away from the fact that we was all over them. I don't know what the possession was saying, obviously, because I was in the stadium watching, but the possession must have been at least a good 75 to 25, because every time we touched the ball, we looked like we was going to do something. And to have like 15 shots on goal and 7 on target in the first half, that's crazy, man. We should have been at least 3-4 up in the first, but again, it was just the 1 goal we scored, but that was good enough just to take us into the second half. I really wanted us to score another one in the first, to be honest, but it was good enough to take us in the second, and then it got a little bit nervy. You know, when you go in at 1-0, it can get a little bit nervy. So, to be honest with you, that did get a little bit nervy. And then when they scored, the old Arsenal, we probably would have stuck our heads down and whinged about it and whatever it was. The same with Fulham last week. 1-0 down, we could have just like sat down and thought, oh, we're not getting anything out of this, but we came back and won 2-1. Tonight, yeah, they equalised, but what are we doing? Straight back in, the stadium erupted and just got behind the boys. And that's what they need. They need these fans, even when we go away or whatever it is, just fans getting behind the boys. Whether we go 1-0 down or we're 2-1 up or whatever it is, we just got to keep getting behind the boys. And that's what's going to do it, you know. We're end of August, top of the league. Mikel Arteta's got to get, at least he's got to get manager of the month, because if not, that's a fix.
Yeah, you should do.
Exactly.
Top of the league, 5 wins out of 5.
5 wins out of 5. Come on, man. Yeah.
Been a great start.
Yeah.
So that first half, as you said, we started really well.
Yeah.
And Gabriel Jesus really took his goal well, quick reactions.
Yes. Yeah, so that's what he does, innit? Do you know what I mean? I believe if it was Eddie would probably have done that as well, because Eddie's quite a fox in the box as well, innit? But Jesus is quite prolific and he's always on the game. And do you know what? It's just good watching what we're doing. Like 5 games into the season last season. Yeah, we lost our first 3, then we started winning. But 5 games into the season we were nothing like this last season. But to watch a game and how quick the ball goes sometimes, it's just like, before you know it, if you blink or look away, you're going to miss something. So you can't, when you're in the stadium these days now, you can't actually just like look anywhere, because you will miss something. Our gameplay, everything is so good right now. I don't know if it's because Jesus is in the camp, but definitely he's brought a massive, massive difference to the team. And I think obviously all the other guys around as well working. You know, my guy Saliba, come on, you know how it goes. Yeah, but it's just there's a lot of positivity in the team, and you can see that to the point where when we obviously considered the goal, you can still see that positivity. And oh my God, Martinez got the most hostile relation, the hostile welcome tonight. Really, to be honest, like I felt sorry for him at one point, because obviously I sit on the East End and he was right there in the first half. And oh my God, at one point all the songs about Ramsey was better than you. He just waved, like definitely get into him. But yeah, that reaction though to that first goal was awesome. Do you know what I mean? It's straight there, just being there, because knowing that something's going to fall. You know, he knows Martinez is a good goalkeeper, don't take it away from him, because he was with us for how many years? It was absolutely good, innit? It's just that obviously we had to move on from him, but yeah. So
okay, what did you think with their goal? So it looked like Ramsdale was impeded, no foul was given.
Yeah, well when they put VAR on, I just thought, listen, as soon as he went in, I was just like, it's gone in. Yeah, I was just like, it's gone in. I always believed that they were going to score a goal tonight. To be honest, my prediction was 3-1 for this game. So I always knew they were going to score a goal. And as soon as they bought Coutinho on, and they bought what's his name, Lewis on, Douglas Lewis.
Yeah.
As soon as they bought them 2 on, I kind of knew that the game was going to change. And I really, for that corner, it's straight impact 20. But when you got a player like Coutinho on your team, what else do you expect? Do you know what I mean? It's quality in it. So yeah, straight away, big impact on the game. Yeah, he didn't score the goal, but big impact on the game, obviously. So yeah. Yeah, I think their goal, VAR said no, innit? So what can we do? But the referee was, I've got to say, the referee was a bit atrocious today, to be honest. The first half, oh my God, I mean, I thought he really wanted to see someone's leg break before he actually gave a card, because they were really on us. Like, physical game, and the old Arsenal, we probably would have crumbled under tackles like that, but Martinelli got pulled down so many times, you know. The tackles were really harsh and stuff.
Do you think we should have had a penalty? Even first half, Saka's one.
Oh yeah, definitely. But then, you know, VAR looked at it and said no again. So what can we do? VAR is always right, innit? Me and you can sit there and go, we can have penalties, but you know, the way VAR looks at it and goes no, then it's no, innit? It doesn't matter. The ref just listens to VAR. He doesn't listen to mine or your opinion, innit? Do you know what I mean? So that's what happens. So yeah, it's all good though. You know, 2-1, and that's what really matters. Do you know what I mean? The win's in the bag. You know, 2-1 to the Arsenal. It's in the bag, man, and you know, it's a good night when Jesus scores, and do you know what I mean? And Martinelli's goal, wow, fantastic, man. Come on, it just, I'm short of words sometimes because it's just surprising to see the way the boys are playing. You can see they've really worked consistently hard through the summer, like just, you know, pre-season, everything they've really worked in the camp. I really would have wished to be in that camp, just to be like, even Arteta's water boy or something, just to be seeing the things they've been doing, because then you can relate to it. I mean, we can relate to it now because of All or Nothing. We see what they're doing in training and whatnot, but obviously the levels have gone up. Levels have gone up this season as to what the boys are doing. And I got to say, everything is changing around here. Even the food in the stadium's changing. jerk chicken and rice and peas tonight. You know, I could smell that. I was thinking, what's going on in here? And then I went to the bar to go and obviously get myself a little half-time cider. And it was jerk chicken and rice and peas. I was like, oh yeah, I'll taste that. It was alright. It's better than Jamie Oliver's one. Let's just say that. You get me? So yeah.
Okay, so brilliant start. 5 wins out of 5.
Yeah.
Who would be your man of the match for today?
Ooh, for tonight. Wow, for tonight. I want to say, oh, there's a few people that I would pick that really played well tonight. I think a lot of people might disagree with me. I think Tierney played well because obviously the fact that he hasn't had that many, you know, and obviously with injury and everything, he's always unlucky. And Martinelli was definitely, for me, like, you know, he was a 9 out of 10. The defence was alright. You can't really pick out to say, oh, maybe Saliba did well today or whatever. But I think to give it to a young lad who's not been around for so long and obviously came back in the team today and done alright, you know what I mean, to control that midfield and stuff, I would say Sambi was definitely, he done well. You got to give it to him and just like, you know, give him a tap on that shoulder. So I would say Sambi Lokonga was like...
Okay, and for the month, who would be your player of the month for
you want me to be like really biased now. You know who it is for me already. I already told you this from before. So I would say, only because, again, this kid is, well, he hasn't really come back in it. He's just come because he was never here before. He was here, but he wasn't. So I would say Saliba for me. He's my guy. It's Saliba all the way. Like literally, you know, the kid's had a game where he scored a own goal, but then he's also scored a goal, and you know, but he's had good games, and you can't really put apart from the own goal in that game, you can't really put a finger in it and say, oh, he's had a, you know, in the 5 games, you can't say, oh no, he hasn't played well in this game or whatever it is. So yeah, I would say for me, you know, player of the month.
Okay.
But the team spirit, I don't want to I don't want to take it away from Odegaard, captain, fantastic for his goals, or from Jesus and whatever, but there are some people who really, and you just see like Saka's like is the future for Arsenal, innit? If you've seen him after the game, the reaction, you know, getting the crowd along, saying thank you and just cheering people up, he's our son. He's definitely the son of the soil. He belongs here. Do you know what I mean? Some people should keep their fingers off him.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't come looking for anything. Yeah,
for sure. Okay, so transfer window closes tomorrow night. Do you think we're going to get anyone in?
Oof, I don't know. So we obviously Partey's still down with the nibble in it. So he's had a nick. So he's obviously injured. Yeah, with our injury list sometimes, obviously with Tierney always being a bit dodgy. What's this new Ukrainian wonder kid we was talking about? You must have heard about that.
I heard about it.
We're linked to him. Something like that. I'm not sure exactly where he's coming from, if it's Real or something. I'm not sure if it's down the Real Academy or whatever it is, but I don't know if we're going to get him in, but he's meant to be the new, you know, whatever he's meant to be.
They say the Neymar, isn't it?
Yeah, the new Neymar. Yeah, the new Neymar. So I don't know if it's something we want to bring in, because we seem to be buying a lot of younger players, or do we want to bring in experience? Obviously, Tielemans cop tied, so do you want to still bring him in? Is he settled now? What's he doing? I don't know really about that. But yeah, do you know what, we've done so well? And obviously, what's his name? From Palmeiras. what's the kid's name? Brazilian, from the Brazilian team, Palmeiras. Anyways, we're looking at another guy who's his name's gone now, but we're looking at him, so it might be him. So remember, I always give you this transfer hints, and you never take me serious. All right. Well, I told you Saliba was coming back way before Saliba came back, and I told you about Fabio coming here. Yeah. You know. So yeah. Let's look at these things, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get one person in, because we don't want to get to a point where players are injured and we can't, you know, occupy that space. And hopefully someone comes in. I'm not sure who.
Yeah, let's hope so. So next up, Man United.
Man United.
Talk to that one.
Man United always seem to, regardless of how Man United are doing, when we play them, they always seem to step it up. Yeah. So you could sometimes say they're kind of like our bogey team, but I think with the way the boys are right now and the spirit, and the fact that Man United are playing Leicester tomorrow night, I'm gonna be on like special prayers tomorrow night, hoping that Leicester do beat them, so it puts them on a downer, and then when we meet them later, we end up topping it up. Do you know what I mean? So when Leicester do beat them, it's gonna make it easier work for us on Sunday when we meet them. So but I think personally we can go to Old Trafford and beat them. It's not impossible. I mean, teams have gone there and done it already. You know, so yeah.
What's your correct score prediction?
For Sunday, I think 2-1. I don't think we're gonna go there and just score and get a clean sheet. But if we do, hooray! You know. But I think 2-1. That's what I'd predict.